is ANN News Brief.
Good afternoon. I'm Lucy Adeyemi. A World Health Organization panel has decided not to declare an international emergency over DR Congo's Ebola outbreak, despite its spread to Uganda. It says concluding such a declaration could cause too much economic harm. DR Congo's epidemic is reported the second worst ever, with more than 2,100 cases and at least 1,400 deaths since August. It reached Uganda last week, killing two. 3 cases were recorded in Uganda, all in people who had arrived from DR Congo. The panel of 13 independent medical experts on WHO's emergency committee urged neighboring countries at risk to improve their preparedness for detecting and managing imported cases. The panel's acting chair says in a statement, this is not a global emergency, says it is a severe emergency only in the Democratic Republic of the Congo that may affect neighboring countries. Meanwhile, a woman with Ebola-like symptoms is being treated in Kenya on Monday. Health officials in Kericho County said the patient had traveled from Malaba, which is on the border with Uganda. A statement from Kericho County government says the patient had sickness similar to those exhibited by Ebola patient and is now in an isolation ward, adding that the staff took all necessary precautions and made sure that there was minimal contact between the patient and other persons at Kericho County Referral Hospital. Allied French and Malian forces have killed 20 militants in an operation in a part of northern Mali where Islamic State operates. A spokesman for the West African nation's military said on Sunday the operation in a remote part of a game reserve, Akaba district, near the border with Niger, was continuing. Army spokesman Colonel Darren Cole says 20 terrorists were neutralized. Several jihadist factions and allied criminal gangs have regrouped and set up operations in parts of Mali, from where they have launched attacks across the Sahel. Reports say they also now have a significant presence in swatches of neighbor Burkina Faso and in some remote parts of Niger. We'll be back after this message.
There is a new all-news network on the scene in Nigeria to give news from a purely news perspective and to promote free information flow across Africa. Fresh views, unbiased, bold, with a purely African view. African News Network, ANN, in a truly African spirit.
Somali Islamist insurgents have claimed responsibility for attacks in Somalia and Kenya. Officials said 8 Kenyan police were killed with a roadside bomb near the border between the two countries on Saturday, while another 8 died in a bombing the same group carried out in the Somalia capital, Mogadishu. 3 Kenyan police reservists that were kidnapped on Friday from the same area in Wajir district, northeast Kenya, were also claimed by the militants. Police spokesman Charles Owino says the vehicle that was hit by the roadside bomb was carrying 11 policemen when they came under attack. 8 bodies were found, 2 were rescued but in critical condition. In Mogadishu, Al-Shabaab detonated 2 bombs. The second blast killed 8 persons and injured 16. That's CNN News Brief. For details on these and other stories, visit our social media platforms and join the conversation on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.